The rise and fall of Cleopatra, origins, power, and tragedy. Cleopatra VII, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, remains one of history's most fascinating figures. Born in 69 BC, she was known for her intelligence, political acumen, and captivating presence. Her legacy endures through countless stories and depictions in art and literature. Cleopatra was born in Alexandria, an ancient city known for its learning and culture. As the daughter of Ptolemy the Thean, she was immersed in a world of politics and power from a young age. Her early years were marked by privilege and the looming responsibility of leadership. The Ptolemaic dynasty, founded by Ptolemy on Soter, a general of Alexander the Great, ruled Egypt for nearly 3 centuries. Despite its Greek origins, the dynasty adopted many Egyptian customs. This blend of cultures shaped Cleopatra's identity and her approach to ruling the kingdom. Cleopatra's education was extensive, covering philosophy, languages, and sciences. She was fluent in several languages, including Greek, Egyptian, and Latin. Her intellectual prowess was a vital asset in her political and diplomatic endeavors, allowing her to engage with diverse cultures and leaders effectively. At just 18 years old, Cleopatra ascended to the throne, sharing power with her younger brother Ptolemy III. Her rise to power was marked by astute political maneuvering and a deep understanding of her kingdom's complexities. Cleopatra quickly demonstrated her capability as a formidable and strategic leader. Cleopatra initially shared the throne with her younger brother, Ptolemy III. Their co-rule was complicated by power struggles and political intrigue. As siblings, they were expected to marry and jointly rule Egypt, but their relationship quickly soured, leading to internal conflict and a struggle for dominance. The struggle for power between Cleopatra and Ptolemy XIII intensified as both sought sole control over Egypt. Cleopatra's ambitions and intelligence made her a formidable opponent, and their rivalry eventually escalated into a civil war. This period marked significant political maneuvering and strategic alliances on both sides. Cleopatra's brief exile to Syria was a turning point in her reign. Upon her return, she managed to reclaim her throne with the help of loyal supporters. Her comeback showcased her resilience and strategic acumen, setting the stage for her future alliances with powerful Roman leaders. Cleopatra's dramatic encounter with Julius Caesar is legendary. Seeking his support against Ptolemy XIII, she famously had herself smuggled into Caesar's quarters, wrapped in a carpet. This bold move impressed Caesar and led to a crucial alliance, significantly altering the balance of power in Egypt. The alliance between Cleopatra and Julius Caesar was both political and personal. Their relationship strengthened Cleopatra's position in Egypt and provided Caesar with valuable support. Together, they worked to consolidate their power, and Cleopatra bore Caesar a son, Ptolemy XV, also known as Caesarion, further solidifying their bond. The birth of Caesarion marked a significant moment in Cleopatra's life and reign. Named Ptolemy XV, Caesarion was publicly acknowledged as the son of Julius Caesar, symbolizing the powerful union between Egypt and Rome. Cleopatra saw her son as a vital link to securing her dynasty's future. Cleopatra's stay in Rome was both a political maneuver and a cultural exchange. Her presence in the city, alongside Caesarion, showcased the alliance between Egypt and Rome. The opulence and sophistication of Cleopatra's entourage left a lasting impression on Roman society, but also drew ire and suspicion from Roman elites. The assassination of Julius Caesar was a turning point for Cleopatra. Losing her most powerful ally thrust her into a precarious position. Cleopatra swiftly returned to Egypt, aiming to stabilize her rule and protect her son's future amidst the ensuing chaos and power struggles in Rome. Mark Antony's arrival in the eastern Mediterranean brought new opportunities for Cleopatra. Antony, a key figure in Roman politics and military, sought Cleopatra's support for his campaigns. Their meeting was carefully orchestrated, blending political ambition with personal allure, setting the stage for a formidable and fateful partnership. The alliance between Cleopatra and Mark Antony was both strategic and passionate. Their relationship quickly evolved from political maneuvering to a deep personal connection. By aligning with Antony, Cleopatra aimed to reclaim her lost territories and strengthen her position against Rome's growing influence, while Antony found in Cleopatra a powerful and resourceful ally. Their political marriage further strengthened their bond. This union was not merely a romantic endeavor, but a calculated political move. By marrying Antony, Cleopatra aimed to solidify her position and ensure the security of Egypt. Antony, on the other hand, sought to leverage Cleopatra's resources and influence for his own power struggles. Cleopatra supported Antony's military campaigns in the East, providing troops and resources for his ventures. This support was crucial for Antony, who faced significant challenges in his campaigns. Cleopatra's involvement was driven by the promise of mutual benefits and the expansion of their combined influence. Cleopatra and Antony had twins, Alexander Helios and Cleopatra Selene, followed by another son, Ptolemy Philadelphus. These births further intertwined their destinies and added a personal dimension to their political alliance. The children symbolized the union of Egyptian and Roman power, embodying their parents' ambitions and dreams for a combined empire. Rome's reaction to Antony's relationship with Cleopatra was overwhelmingly negative. The Roman Senate, influenced by Octavian's propaganda, viewed Antony's alliance with Cleopatra as a betrayal. Antony's Roman peers were scandalized and increasingly suspicious, seeing Cleopatra as a manipulative foreign queen who threatened Roman values and stability. Octavian's rise marked a turning point in Roman history. As Julius Caesar's adopted heir, he was determined to consolidate power. His political acumen and strategic alliances helped him garner support. Octavian's rivalry with Mark Antony intensified, setting the stage for a dramatic confrontation that would shape the future of Rome. The propaganda war between Octavian and Antony was fierce. Octavian portrayed Cleopatra as a seductress who bewitched Antony, undermining his Roman values. This narrative swayed public opinion against Antony. Cleopatra's influence was exaggerated to paint Antony as a traitor to Rome, further isolating him politically and militarily. The Battle of Actium was a decisive naval engagement that sealed Antony and Cleopatra's fate. Octavian's forces outmaneuvered them, leading to a crushing defeat. The battle's outcome shifted the balance of power, marking the beginning of the end for Cleopatra's reign and Antony's ambitions. Cleopatra's last stand was marked by desperation and determination. She sought to negotiate with Octavian, hoping to secure a future for her children and her kingdom. However, her efforts were in vain. Realizing the futility of her situation, Cleopatra chose to end her life, avoiding the indignity of being paraded as a prisoner. Antony, facing defeat and believing Cleopatra was already dead, chose to take his own life. He fell on his sword, but didn't die immediately. Upon learning Cleopatra was still alive, he was brought to her, dying in her arms. His demise marked the end of their tumultuous alliance. Cleopatra, now without her ally and lover, was left to confront Octavian's advancing forces. Captured by Octavian, she was determined not to be paraded as a trophy in Rome. Despite attempts to negotiate, her fate seemed sealed, and she sought a way to escape humiliation. Octavian planned to parade Cleopatra through Rome in his triumph, showcasing his victory over Egypt. Cleopatra, aware of this, made a final, desperate decision. She arranged for a venomous asp to be smuggled into her quarters, choosing death over disgrace and ensuring her legacy remained one of defiance. Cleopatra's death marked the definitive end of Ptolemaic rule in Egypt. Octavian annexed Egypt, transforming it into a Roman province. This strategic acquisition significantly boosted Rome's wealth and resources, further solidifying Octavian's power and paving the way for his transition into Emperor Augustus. Cleopatra's legacy endured long after her death. She became a symbol of intelligence, political prowess, and tragic romance. Her story has been immortalized in countless works of art, literature, and drama, continually captivating imaginations and solidifying her place as one of history's most fascinating figures. Her reign marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the beginning of Roman Egypt. Her political acumen and charismatic leadership left an indelible mark on history, influencing both ancient and modern perceptions of female rulers. Art and literature have immortalized Cleopatra, portraying her as a beguiling and intelligent queen. From Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra to modern films, her image has been both romanticized and vilified. These depictions reflect society's fascination with her enigmatic persona and the enduring power of her story. Cleopatra's influence on Rome was profound, extending beyond her personal relationships. Her alliance with Caesar and Antony had significant political ramifications, altering the course of Roman history. The wealth and resources of Egypt bolstered her Roman partners, ultimately affecting the power dynamics within the Roman Empire. Myths and misconceptions about Cleopatra abound, often overshadowing her true accomplishments. Popular narratives frequently reduce her to a seductress, ignoring her strategic mind and leadership qualities. Modern historians strive to dispel these myths, highlighting her as a capable and astute ruler who adeptly maneuvered through complex political landscapes. Cleopatra's role as a religious leader was integral to her reign. She was considered the living embodiment of the goddess Isis, which bolstered her authority among Egyptians. This divine association helped her maintain loyalty and respect, reinforcing her position as both a political and spiritual figure in ancient Egypt. Cleopatra's economic policies were astute and forward-thinking. She prioritized trade and infrastructure, fostering a prosperous economy. By forging influential trade relationships and investing in agricultural advancements, Cleopatra ensured Egypt's wealth and stability, which were crucial for maintaining her power and funding military endeavors. Her naval prowess was unmatched among her contemporaries. Cleopatra focused on building a formidable navy to protect Egypt's interests and assert dominance in the Mediterranean. This strategic investment in maritime strength was vital during her alliance with Mark Antony and played a significant role in various military campaigns. Cleopatra has become a lasting symbol of female power and resistance. Her ability to wield influence in a male-dominated world, combined with her wisdom and political acumen, has inspired countless generations. She embodies the traits of leadership and resilience, making her an enduring figure in history and popular culture. In conclusion, Cleopatra's rise and fall encapsulate a remarkable journey of power, intellect, and legacy. Her multifaceted role as a leader, diplomat, and strategist left an indelible mark on history. Cleopatra's legacy continues to captivate and inspire, symbolizing the enduring power of a determined and intelligent ruler.